Hi guys, welcome back to Corsu's Cozy Castle. So not sure if you can tell from my voice, but I have been super sick this month. It's not been good for me, so I'm just getting around to my Christmas home tour, but better late than never. So we're starting out in the front of my house. I will be talking throughout this video because YouTube has demonetized and copywritten me on every single video pretty much that I put up, and I thought that I was doing everything right by purchasing the music, but apparently that's not enough. So I'm going to have to talk. I prefer music myself, but I'm going to talk. So you saw the front of the house. We do very traditional like wreaths on every window. And we kind of lit up a little bit of things in the front. The wreath is actually lit as well, but it's on a timer, so it was off. My son took the outside video, so he just was really wanting to do it for me, so I let him. So it's a little bit moving here and there. We did fake poinsettias because I just was terrified that my little weenie dog would get a hold of one. So we did fake in the front, and then we come here into the inside, and as you walk in, that is my foyer table to the right. I kept it very simple, just Christmas touches here and there, nothing real dramatic. I think it just gives the right, flair to the area. And coming into the other entrance, or when you come into the entrance, is my dining room to the left. I tried to pan the camera as slow as I could. You'll see packages wrapped over to the left-hand side. I cannot put them under the tree because I have a 1-year-old. This is real life. It is not perfect. You'll see in the kitchen, things are not just perfectly put together, but I wanted to show you guys. This is the centerpiece that I came up with. The two angel candle holders were thrifted from the Goodwill. And then some of these items up here are actually vintage items. The reindeer and the Santa Claus were my grandmother's. And that's why they are on top, because I don't want them to get ruined. And so I wanted to get them out of all the children's hands. The trees I picked up at Target this year, which I really love them. The only negative is they are battery operated. So it costs a lot in batteries to run them. But they are also on a timer. They're just turned on now. And I like very traditional pieces, but you'll see the little Merry Christmas balloons. I do like putting in a little bit of children's, like kind of, I don't know whether to call it children's or just playful type little decorations here and there like that. I like that feeling of just feeling like a kid again. So the snowman you'll see is a little broken, but he is also, I think, from the 1950s, I believe. That was also my grandmother's, so I kind of put that up there, put some lights under there, and lit him up. And again, just kind of simple Christmas touches. I put some Dollar Tree garland right here in the centerpiece and just kind of just made it, just feel a little festive. Asher did the Grinch picture this year at his party, and I thought it was so good I had to frame it. So that is why that is there. And coming into the other bookshelf and the mantle, just a little bit more. I went with gold touches because that seems to be what our decor really is. So I did a little bit more gold Christmas items as well. But I like the traditional red and green. I'm not saying that I don't love watching home tours where everybody does like the more white and black and rose gold and things like that, but I'm a traditional girl. I like the reds and the greens and just real Christmassy golds and those type items. Here, those two little trees were also my grandmother's, and I put little fairy lights on them, and I thrifted the nutcrackers at the Goodwill. So that is pretty much the den. And then we are going to be heading into my keeping room. Right here is the keeping room. This is where we really hang out. This is attached to the kitchen. It's in the back of the house. The picture over the mantle is actually a picture frame television. So that is our television. It's just set to a picture, which I love the setup that we went with there. Here's my Christmas tree. Of course, I had to go score that red bird from Pottery Barn because I love red birds. They just remind me of just my grandparents being close to me. The tree's pretty simple. The kids have been messing all with the ornaments, so I don't get too frilly when it comes to the tree. I'm pretty easy going with that. The mantle I can't do too much with because that is our television, but you know, just a little bit of Christmas touches. Again, I love the red bird. It just reminds me of my grandparents, and just kind of panning up so you can see what it looks like, get the big picture. The centerpiece here in the kitchen I kept simple, some little garland, and I added another. That was one of my grandmother's little miniature trees, like was it what was in the other room. And here's the kitchen. It is a little bit of a hot mess. I was cooking something in the crock pot. I had to charge my Dyson, so it was a little bit not as picked up as the rest of the house, but hey, it's real life. So I wanted to show you guys our Christmas countdown is there. You know, just little things here and there that I've collected over the years. Nothing really too new that I purchased this year, but you know. And then here's the guest bathroom kind of coming in from the right of the house. I don't really do much in here, just some little Christmas Iowa Pine Mrs. Meyer soap, 2 Christmas towels, and that's pretty much all I do in there. And then from here, we'll turn around and we'll head to the master bedroom. I did go a little bit more out this year with the master. We bought Christmas sheets only because we live in a ranch home, so when people use the guest bathroom, they see this room. And then I put up a tree, you'll see it in just a second, that my mom bought me when I was a little girl, about 10 years old, at a drugstore. I begged her for this Christmas tree, and I've tried to keep it intact, and it's about 20 years old. So that'll be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one. Much love.